All right, guys, last night I shot a video discussing my Patreon tiers. I remember what the perks were for $1 and $3 a month, but I forgot the 5, and that was just bonus content. If I write an article or shoot a video at random, that's where it was going to go. Worth $24 a year, $2 extra a month, probably. I also found out the training and firearms community lost a great man yesterday. James Yeager, Tactical Response, passed away. He lost his battle with ALS. If you knew Yeager, you either loved him or you hated him. Now, me personally, I thought the absolute world of him. I've actually sat down in person with him, and he's just genuinely Yeager. He didn't give a fuck who loved him, who hated him. He didn't care. He was just going to be Yeager, and I respect that. That's not easy to find nowadays, especially in the days of social media where everybody only shows a highlight reel. Yeager was just Yeager, and if you liked him, great. If not, go fuck yourself. Loyalty, some of the stuff that I know of involving alumni or things of that nature, the man's loyalty was to a fault. If you had his loyalty once, you had it until you crossed him. By crossed him, I mean until you were disloyal to him. And there's nothing he wouldn't do for you. And I mean absolutely nothing he wouldn't do for someone he considered family. And again, that's rare. And that's just the kind of things that endeared Yeager to me. Now, I thought highly of him. And with him passing away, one of his last requests to his family was to keep his school, Tactical Response, open and continuing to do business. To talk to Yeager, if you asked him what his number one goal was, he'd say to train as many good people as possible. And if you asked him that question in person, his body language, his eyes, everything said he was just stone cold serious about it. It's what he loved. So I started thinking about that Patreon tier perk. And I started thinking as well, I got a lot of good information from Yeager. I owe Yeager a lot. How do you honor a great man and give a perk like that? All right, so this is my oath. When my $5 a month Patreon tier is generating enough income on its own so I don't have to come out of pocket because I do have bills to pay, I am going to send one person to Fighting Pistol drawn from that $5 a month tier at random. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to randomly draw it yet, but I know there's ways to do it. I got time because it's going to take a little bit to get to where I can afford to do that off that tier, right? I'll draw one person at random, and I'm going to pay your tuition to go to Fighting Pistol at Tactical Response if you're the lucky winner. How am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to get your information. I'm going to order a Tactical Response gift card for the value of the tuition, maybe a little bit more, and send it to you. As time goes on, I'll open that up to more often other training schools as well. But I'm going to honor James's legacy by sending one person a year to his flagship course as soon as my Patreon makes it where I can afford it. It's the best way I can pay homage to a great man by helping him complete his goal and honor his last wish. Rest in power, brother.